Alright, hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to another Let's Play, live play. This is Splatoon 1, and we're going to be seeing how fresh we can be in the story mode of Splatoon 1. Now, I'm playing with a new file, so this should start up me with the creation tool here. Yes, it does. Alright, when you have to, you have to start with, I already have like a full playthrough of this, or a file on me, but we're gonna be playing with our skin tone. We're gonna go with green eyes, because we always like green eyes. There we go. We're starting a new file, just because it's a new file, just so we can do the single player with linear progression and everything. And it's going, everyone in chat, it's been forever. I am doing just fine. So hey you! Yeah, you want to be the freshest squid on the block? We'll teach you some funky, fresh smooths on the way to Inkopolis. We're gonna shoot ink with the balloons here. I have to move the gamepad in directions? Wow, this is gonna be new. Yeah, Splatoon! The newest IP Nintendo made way back then. And I think it was a very big hit, knowing that Splatoon 2 made it to the Switch. And I say this was actually a really nice. This game looks still good. Like, it's not as crisp as the Switch Splatoon 2, but this is still really cool. I like Splatoon. And if you notice my multi-fests and splatfests on my channel so far, then I have to change the sensitivity. Oh yeah, I also have to change the sensitivity as well. And then the going raid pirate. I'm hoping the frame rate's doing okay on tonight, so we can spin up walls. I'll do that right there. Why not? Here you jump even a squid. Oh, we're making things different here, aren't we? Ah! Yeah, there we go. I can jump with a squid. I know what I can do. There we go. That's fine. That's good to know. But Splatoon, I would say, would be Nintendo's most boldest idea in like forever. And to my honest opinion, I'm glad they didn't go with the whole rabbits thing they were going for. And it's like, that was kind of odd. Rabbits that shoot ink. That was like the most odd idea for a game ever. I'm glad they went with the squid aesthetic because it actually makes more sense. Almost to Inkopolis, let's go! Super jump to it! To Inkopolis we go! Oh yeah. Did you see the origin of Splatoon? Oh yes, I did. I saw the videos. They were gonna be tofu. Tofu shooting, I think it was snot. I think. it looked so bland. And here we are at Inkopolis Square. I think this actually has more personality, though, to be honest, than the Splatoon 2's place, though, to be honest. Alright, let's start up this game off proper. And they considered to be Mario characters at one point. Yeah, this was gonna be a Mario game. Super Mario Turf War, I guess? But that would have been interesting. So we have Callie and Marie here, the Squid Sisters, but they're not technically Squid Sisters. But they're cousins, I believe. And apparently the Great Zap Fish has gone missing. And apparently they can still, and that was something to do with that UFO crash that we saw earlier. Well, that's it for now. Until next time. So I guess they have... and before the final product, the Inkling boys weren't going to exist. Wow, that's interesting. That's what I didn't know. It's the Inkopolis Plaza, Ink Battles. Again, I don't have my Nintendo Network link to this file, so I can't do online with this one. And it's surprising, even after all this time, online is still a thing. There are still people constantly playing Splatoon 1 over Splatoon 2. So... there's a little fishy over there. Next we have... Huh? What's that over there? Who's that creepy old dude? He seems like to be the type who could get you mixed in something dangerous. Hey, dangerous is my middle name. What do you expect? Let's go. Let me get out of this menu. And it feels so odd going back to Splatoon 1. Like, the sense of... It still looks, it's still awkward to say the least, but it's cool and nice. Let's go... We're doing the story mode, so let's go into here. And we're going into Octo Valley. This is our single-player story. The Octarians are coming! No! Oh, hi. Guess I lost my cool for a minute there. You kinda did, sir. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the legendary Squid-Big Splatoon! That look in your eye, that look I've been looking for. My Great Zap Fish, that powerful compass has been squid-napped. Nobody believes me, but it's the work of the Octarians. I just know it. And they want revenge for the Great Turf War of 100 years ago. I've been keeping an eye on them this whole time, of course. But they stole the Great Zap Fish right under my nose. Please, you gotta help me and rescue the Great Zap Fish. So, you're gonna take your chances? Yes, I guess so. Certainly, you are Agent 3 of the new Squid-Big Splatoon. This is your brand new hero suit. It will help you fight the Octarians. What a great fit, and for a hand-me-down for Agents 1 and 2. Now, let's get those Octo Jerks. I'm counting you, Luckyo. Let's go. So we have our hub world here. We can shoot ink, as usual, swim around. We need to find the tea kettles here. Tea kettles are hidden throughout the stages. So we're going to find them here. Just like this. We just have to cover them in ink and they will appear before our eyes. We have to beat 3 small tea kettles. We have to beat every level in every given place to unlock the boss of that stage. So without further ado, let's go to level 1. Octo Trooper Hideout. Capture that Zap Fish. And like this is all underground, so it might look above ground, but it really isn't. This is the Octarians' turf, and we have to make sure that we don't fall to their shenanigans. And thus we're introduced to our hero shot as our main. This is only going to be our only weapon to use throughout the game. But if you did have the amiibo, the amiibo triple pack, you could play through these stages with the Kraken, a special in this game, Charger, and the Roller. And if you beat all those stages, you could get those weapons and unique armor sets to use in multiplayer, which would be kind of nice. Granted, there's a lot more tedious to do to get in Splatoon 1. In Splatoon 2, you can get those. You can use those same amiibo and get the stuff outright, the armor sets outright. Don't get the weapons though. It is a shame though, to be honest. Okay. Grab these guys. Oh, it's gonna go for more for the inks there. You can't hit those shield Octo Jerks from the front. Use R to distract them with a bomb, then attack from behind. We get access to our bombs. Yes, we do. Distract them. There we go. Huzzah! Every time, you also have 3 lives at this point. Every time you start a stage, if you lose a life, you start back at the checkpoint you came from. But if you do get to another checkpoint, your lives do restart. I think 1 chunk each one, though. So bear that in mind. There is a collectible in every stage. It's the Sunken Scrolls. There is 1 in every stage. And they can be very well hidden. Sometimes they can be hidden in plain sight, with others you have to look around off the beaten path to do it. I will attempt to go for every Sunken Scroll in this playthrough. They're not too hard to find, really. You also need to find these power eggs, so that we can upgrade our shots, our bombs, and everything else for that matter. So let's see if we can grab as many power eggs as we can. We can take care of these Octarians. Killing the Octarians, there are different varieties of Octarians, but we're seeing their basic Goomba of sorts right now. A Goomba-style enemy, where they're just, you know, complete fodder. Not too worried to take them down. And I don't know about you, but I think the ink in Splatoon 1 shines better than Splatoon 2. Like, we'll get that when we get to the story mode of Splatoon 2 at some point, but I digress. Right, come on, you. Oh, we have to distract him with a splat bomb. There are 3 different bombs you can use in Splatoon 1's story mode. We have the splat bomb, the burst bomb, and you also have the seeker that you can use. The seeker is not that very useful in the story mode. It does have its uses for some things, but as widely spread bomb usage, it's not used all that often. We got our small little mini Zap Fish! Woo! Level 1 done at long last. And we got our ink scroll here. Since time immemorial, a rare type of electric catfish known as the Zap Fish has been prized by Inkling society as a source of energy. In fact, the entire city of Inkopolis is powered by a single 100-year-old Great Zap Fish. Well, let's hope that Zap Fish doesn't pass away anytime soon, because our society is gonna crumble. Nice work on your first mission. I knew I could do it, bucko. I mean, it looks like my natural talent, I guess. Right, off to level 2. Lair of the Octoballs. Splat your way to the top. Splat ink the wall and you can swim up walls. I do like the idea of swimming up walls and everything. It makes the whole traversal of traversing levels pretty cool, as there's like a lot of verticality in certain stages. Now, if I recall correctly, maybe I'm wrong on this, but was this game was technically developed by the people who made Mario Galaxy, I think? Like the same development team, I believe? And by that point, you can see the similarities between Mario Galaxy and this game in terms of level design, for single player, I should stress. You have segmented stages, and you have to warp to using a warp star or launch pad to get to the next stage, or the next part of the stage. So it's pretty similar, all things considered. The stages themselves don't, they don't overstay their welcome. They're quick, easy areas just so that you can get access to the multiplayer after the fact. Though you don't have to play this to play Splatoon 1, or Splatoon 2 for that matter. Just so you can get your fix for multiplayer. This is just so if you don't have the ability to play multiplayer, at least you have something to play in Splatoon. Okay, the Octoballs here. They after you shoot them, they'll roll around, and you have to get them into your own ink before you can actually kill them. Or essentially just they'll splat them against a wall, and they'll surely do the trick. Rough! And I'll tell you, the challenge modes for this game, for the single player, is actually quite challenging, not gonna lie. Having to worry about just using a charger or roller to actually complete your objective is actually quite challenging. Because you can't use, like the roller especially. The roller has a harder time, I would imagine. Like the charger has an easier time, but the roller, not so much. And also those challenge missions, you can't use any of your sub-weapons. So, yeah, no bombs, no nothing. So that's a huge challenge for you. Also with the squid, the Kraken mode, the challenge mode, if you have the squid form amiibo, you have to play it with the Kraken mode for squid forms. It means you can't be stealthy. Also at the same time, you're also under a time limit. So you have to be a speedrunner to get through the stages pretty quickly. We gotta use our cannon here to ink up the wall here, so we can get up here easier. Take out the enemy type. Why not? Boom! I think that's it, because, yeah. Get off this cannon here. Jump for glory! Because you have to watch out for these little fishy things that want to keep walls clean. They eat ink. Either climbers are looking up. Try tilting up. On the gamepad. Nah, I'll just go up on the control stick. Thank you! Lair of the Octoballs is done. Huzzah! And we have our next Sunken Scroll. We Octarians dwell in the world deep underground. The individual caves in which we live are connected by a network of transport devices known as kettles. Wow, you'll learn something new every day. Indeed, and that's what we're traveling through here. ZL and ZL dive. We can dive and hide using Zinc R is the key to victory. I think that's obvious. Mr. Captain Cuttlefish. Alright, our third stage. Rise of the Octocopters. Now we got flying enemies we're introduced to. These guys are not too tricky. They're basically like the Paragoombas. They try to be... They're a little bit more dangerous than their normal counterparts, but still they're technically no fodder to the simplest terms. But now we have to learn how to squid jump, as is our fastest way to get over bigger gaps. So every stage you can get access to armor. That gives you an extra hit point. Because if you're encapsulated by too much of the enemy ink, you die. So having armor will allow you to at least save you from having a death. You also can get access to special weapons as well. This is the Inkzuka, my favorite special weapon in the game. I love this. It destroys everything in a line, and it's such a good weapon. And I don't know why they want to get rid of it in Splatoon 2. It still irks me to this day. That's more Octocopters are upon us. There's nothing there. The Sunken Scroll is actually right here. We have to go up this tower. Ink our way up to the top. And there it is. We have to squid jump over here. Yes, barely made it. Not bad at all. Let's fly up this way. Got more of the Octarian troops. Easy fodder. I want to get as many of those power eggs as possible, though. Because you never know. You're going to need those power eggs to upgrade your stuff. Having more ink, your rapid fire rate of your gun and everything, so... There we go, this way. Grab those, we're up to flying. At the final checkpoint. We have an Octo Bomber, and then he does just shoot bombs. And we don't need to use a special weapon for him, though. Get really close up and personal, and we can take him down with ease. Well, why did I do that jump forward now? Oh, I messed up the jump. I didn't even ink the ground. I didn't even ink the wall I was going to try to fly up on. And just like in terminal fashion, if you step in the enemy ink, you are significantly reduced in walk speed, and also you constantly get hit for damage constantly while you're in it. So watch out, mindful for that. If you have armor or a special weapon you did not use, you do get extra power eggs for your trouble for it. And power eggs are going to be your most biggest currency in the game. It seems to be an Octarian assault vehicle, but doesn't appear to have an engine. The big question, then, how does it move? It's frighteningly clear that the source of the Octarian power lies somewhere outside the realm of established science. After being all the levels of the particular area, we get access to the boss. Zap Fish power has opened up the boss kettle. Let's go for Squishy Squash Smash, the mighty Octo Stomp. Alright, here we go. This is probably their favorite boss, because this boss returns in Splatoon 2. A little more deadlier than normal, but still, this boss is still pretty cool. The Octo Stamp. And he's a loudmouth. Come on, scrub down. Gotta watch out for his stamp after he lands. Climb on the backside and hit his tentacle. Hitting him 3 times will take this boss down. Apparently, all these creatures are not actually real or live. But these are all like Oh no. If he does slam you on the ground like that, that is instant death. So watch out for that. But apparently all these things are being powered by technicals. So these are not actually real contraptions. These are not actually living things that you're fighting here. This is a machine being powered by something else. Well, apparently being powered by the Zap Fish too, but... Woohoo! Oh, that was close. I thought I was gonna get hit there. Come on! Yeah! Woo! That was close! Woo! And he's down! In glorious Nickelodeon fashion. Let's grab our Sunken Scroll here. And the Zap Fish is ours. Smith, Squash, Smosh. The mighty Octostomp is stomped. Wahaha!